In this video, I'll be reviewing Gold Rush. It's by Johnny Rose and it's been launched on the 7th of September at 10 AM Eastern, and it'll be available on the Warrior Plus network. We'll have a look at the sales page. I'm going to show you inside the members area. We'll go through the OTOs. I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about it before summarising and giving my final thoughts. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video before you decide if Gold Rush might be right for you. Hi, I'm Brian from MoneyLifeChange.com, where we help you to get your online business on the right track. If you'd like to learn how to become a more profitable marketer, click on the first link down in the description. And if this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing and remember to click the little bell icon so I can notify you each time I upload new content. This review of Gold Rush is just my own personal opinion, and I base that on my personal experiences, training I've received, and the research I do before I make a video like this. With that being said, let's just get into it. As you can see, we're on the sales page here. I'm going to start off by going straight into the dashboard. We will come back and look at the sales page in a bit more detail later in the video. Gold Rush, in a nutshell, is a video training course that will get you set up and monetizing a Snapchat account. Once you log in, you're going to see a page like this. You've got your upgrades on here, but we'll go into them when we go through the OTOs later in the video. On the left here, we've got our welcome. There's two videos in there. Then we come into the main Snapchat training. As you can see here, there's quite a list of training there. Very, very detailed. There's over 1 hour's worth of training involved there. And this is going to take you right from installing the app to setting up and creating your snap code, creating content. It's showing you your camera controls, how to add text and annotations. You can see it's all quite detailed there. You've got your sending options there. You've got stories, 2 parts to that on there. You've got how to set up your ad account, and it's going to show you the interface for that. Uploading your catalogue of ads to the platform. You've got more detailed objectives to the ad platform. Creating team members inside your ad account, and then you have a conclusion. Underneath this, we have 5 case studies in here. And this is all different ways of generating an income via Snapchat. Then you've got your conclusion, and there's some upgrades and bonuses down there. Even with no prior knowledge, by the time you've gone through all of that training, you're more than covered in getting set up for a Snapchat account. We'll take a little look at the OTOs next. As you can see, the front end is $9.45. We've got OTO 1, which is Gold Rush Pro for $27 with a $17 downsell. And this is giving you 20 advanced video modules that will bring your business to the next level. Then we have OTO 2, which is Gold Rush Done For You, $47 with $27 downsell. You've got 6,000 plus Snapchat templates, motivational, inspirational quotes for making money online, entrepreneurs, businesses, etc. OTO 3 is Gold Rush Profile Booster for $147 with a $97 downsell. Customers will be able to boost the Snapchat profiles with 300 plus followers, done for them with no extra work involved. This will give them social proof, engagement and more visibility. These are not bot clicks but actual real profiles. OTO 4 is an hour with Johnny Rose. Johnny Rose is the vendor of Gold Rush, and that's going to cost you $77. And the final OTO 5, is Gold Rush Resell Rights for $97 with a $67 downsell. Going through all the top prices, by the time you get to the end of the funnel, it's going to cost you just over $300. Next, we'll take a little look at the profile of Johnny Rose. Here we are over on Munchai, and as you can see, his first launch was back in April. And he's been consistent with a launch per month up till now, which is this one here, and he's got next month's planned already. Now we're going to take a look at the sales page. As I said, we'll come back and have a little bit. I'm not going to go into too much detail on here because this is something you can come and look at in your own time. But the first thing that jumps out is this claim of $176 a day. As a beginner, if you're just setting this up for your first time, it's going to take you a long time before you start making that kind of money. It isn't going to happen straight away. You're looking at several months at least, in my opinion. As we're moving down, you can see you don't need an email list. For a long-term online business, you do need an email list. For this method in particular, perhaps not. But if you are looking to build a long-term online business, get an email list built as soon as you can. It's perfect for newbies. I wouldn't disagree with that. You could be a newbie and this has got you covered. The training is easy to follow. It is step by step, and it will guide you through the whole process. And then we've got the 30-day money-back guarantee. As we continue to scroll down, there's a couple of testimonials here, and there is some income proof, which it does say it's directly from the Gold Rush method, which perhaps it is, perhaps it isn't. There's nothing really there to connect the two. And then we have the step 1, step 2, step 3, which is a bit misleading because it isn't quite that simple. You may well be set up in 15 minutes, but step 3, you've got a long time before you start seeing money going into your PayPal account. Again, just my opinion, but you've got to be realistic about it. It's going to take you several months before you start sort of earning money from this. The next thing I want to do is just really have a look at the guarantee, which I will find. It's always way down the page. I'll come back when I've found it. There we go, I found it down here, near the bottom of the page as usual. But it's worth having a little look, because it does say on here, it's only fair to guarantee that I know what I'm talking about here, and that if you do not see results for any reason, or if you are unhappy for any reason, you can get a full refund by either emailing us or through our retailer, Warrior Plus. So at least you're covered there with your guarantee. And that kind of leads us on to my pros and cons, what I like, what I don't like about it. The guarantee and the training are the pros for me. Can't really fault them. The cons, on the other hand, would be the misleading sales page. They're all a bit misleading, so you've got to take it all with sort of a pinch of salt, really. And the traffic, or lack of, really, for a beginner. Now, to summarise it, if Snapchat is something you'd like to try out as a way of generating an income, the training here has got you more than covered. You've got 5 case studies that you could perhaps model yourself on to try and generate some income, but it won't be as simple as 1, 2, 3. There is going to be a lot of time and effort required before you start making money from it. Once your account is set up, you've then got to start joining the right sort of groups. You've got to be following people, getting them to following you. You've got to be engaging with people, building up relationships, etc., etc. It isn't going to happen really quickly. That does take months to sort of build up. Other things to consider would be you need to find an offer to promote. If you want to try and make money from it, you've got to find some way of making money, whether that be an affiliate offer or a CPA offer. But you've got to decide what it is you're going to promote before you can actually start promoting it. And once you've found your offer that you're going to promote, again, we'll come back to the traffic, which is going to take you time. I know I'm kind of repeating myself there, but it is something you've got to be aware of and something you've got to consider and think about. There is some mention of ads and paid ads in amongst the training. And for someone starting out, don't even take any notice of them. Don't consider going into paid ads. You could lose a lot of money doing paid ads. There's quite a lot of knowledge that's needed to run an effective paid ads campaign. So for someone starting out, it's best just avoided. Wait until you start making money and learn about how to run a paid ads campaign properly before you start investing any money into it. If you decide this is for you, stick with it. And give it a fair crack of the whip. Don't be like giving up in a week or two and moving on to the next thing, because you'll find in another week or two you'll be moving on to the next thing after that and after that and after that, and it doesn't stop. If this is what you decide you're going to do it. Do it and keep doing it and stick with it and give it at least 6 months. And for all it said down there that you don't need an email list for this, I would highly recommend that you do start building up an email list as soon as possible, really. As soon as you get going, start getting emails. I'm not promoting this, so you won't find a link in the description. I'm simply just trying to add a bit of value and to give you a little bit more knowledge so you can make a more informed decision as to whether you want to go ahead and purchase this or not. Please bear in mind, as I said earlier, this is all just based on my own opinions. But if you feel that you did get any sort of value from this, I'd really appreciate if you could leave us a like, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell icon, share the video, all of that good stuff. If you've got any questions at all, just leave them down below in the comments and I will get back to you. And you could also let me know in the comments if you decided to buy this, if you're going to buy this, are you already using Snapchat to make money? And with all that being said, guys, that'll be me signing off. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.